your life. They're not. You are standing in a burning building waiting for rain. You're not living, you're waiting. Waiting for motivation, waiting for the right time, waiting for permission. Your grades, your fault. Your body, your fault. Your lack of skills, your fault. And that's good news.
Every hour you give to your phone is an hour stolen from your real life.
Your parents are fighting their own battles. Your teachers have 30 other students. Your friends, most of them are just as lost as you. Some of your friends are anchors. They will mock your ambition because your growth exposes their excuses. Motivation is unreliable. It shows up when things are exciting. It disappears when things get hard. 5 push-ups, that's it. Not 50, 5. Because 5 beats 0 every time. Stop chasing goals. Build systems. Systems don't care about your feelings. Every small action is a vote for the person you are becoming.
5 years from now, you will either thank yourself or hate yourself.
The rescue party isn't coming. The right time doesn't exist. It's just you and the clock. Now go make today count.
All right, let's talk about something that might just completely flip how you think about success. We're going to get into this idea of shifting from setting goals to building systems. Ready? Let's do this. So let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You set some huge, exciting goal, you're all fired up, but then a few weeks go by and poof, you're right back where you started, feeling like you failed. Again. If that hits home, trust me, you are so not alone. You know, this is so common that we can actually give it a name. Let's just call it the cycle of failure. And it's something millions of us get stuck in without ever really understanding why. Okay, look at this timeline. It's almost painfully universal, right? Week 1, you are on fire. You're telling everyone you probably posted that gym selfie. Then week 2 hits. Motivation starts to wobble a bit. It's raining, you're tired. By week 3, you've pretty much quit. And then, like clockwork, 6 months later, you're setting the exact same goal again. It's just an exhausting loop to be in. So, the big question is, how do we get off this merry-go-round? Well, before we can build something better, we've got to face a couple of, well, hard truths, the kind of stuff nobody really likes to talk about. And this first one, this is the big one. Nobody is coming to save you. Oof, we love to wait, don't we? For the perfect mentor, that magical burst of inspiration. But the raw truth is, no one's coming. You are the main character in your story. If you want things to change, you have to be the one to make it happen. And yeah, that's scary, but it's also where all your power is. Okay, here's truth number 2. The person you're gonna be in 5 years, that person is being built right now, today, by your daily habits. It's like every little action you take is a vote for the type of person you're becoming. You hit snooze, that's a vote for being a quitter. You scroll on your phone instead of reading a book, that's a vote for indiscipline. These tiny little actions, they stack up. They compound into who you become. Seriously, just think about it for a second. Be honest with yourself. How much time did you actually spend scrolling on your phone yesterday? 4 hours? 5? We always underestimate it. But those hours, those are the bricks you're using to build your future. So get this, if you spend just 4 hours a day on your phone, and let's be real, that's pretty average for a lot of us, that adds up to over 1,400 hours a year. Let that sink in. That's 60 full days. Imagine what you could do with an extra 2 months every single year. You could learn a language, build a side hustle, get in the best shape of your life. That's the time that's just vanishing. And this really brings us to the core of the issue. The reason we get stuck in that cycle of failure isn't because we're lazy or weak, it's because the whole approach is broken. Let's really dig into the problem with goals. So why do goals fail so often? Well, for one, they basically postpone happiness. You tell yourself, I'll be happy when I lose 20 pounds. So every day until then feels like a failure. They also rely on motivation, and we all know how flaky motivation can be. And even if you do hit the goal, after that quick high, you're right back on the hamster wheel, thinking, okay, what's next? So if goals are the problem, what's the solution? This is where we introduce a totally new approach, building systems. So what exactly is a system? Here's the key difference. A system isn't the destination. It's the vehicle that gets you there. It's the process you follow. It's all about those small, daily actions that you can actually control, the things that make progress almost automatic. let's put them side by side. Goals, they're all about the end result. Systems, they're all about the process. With a goal, success feels like this one big, far-off moment. But with a system, success is something you do every single day. It's not about trying to find motivation, it's about building your identity. And this is the most crucial part. Systems make success who you are, not just something you achieve. You literally become the kind of person who just does the thing. And here's what that actually looks like in real life. Your goal isn't to get fit. No, your system is 30 minutes of movement every day. Could be a walk, could be the gym, doesn't matter. Your goal isn't to write a book. Your system is to write 500 words a day. See the shift? You focus on the daily process and the big result it takes care of itself. All right, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but how do I actually do it? So let's break it down. Here's your simple, step-by-step blueprint you can use to start building your own systems like today. Okay, step 1. Define a direction, not a rigid destination. Where do you want to go? Step 2, break that down into a tiny daily or weekly action. And step 3 is the most important part. Start small. I mean, make it so ridiculously easy, you can't possibly skip it. Like 5 push-ups, read 1 page, write 1 sentence. Then, step 4, track your actions, not your results. Just ask, did I show up today? Yes, that's a win. Finally, step 5. Once it becomes easy, once it's automatic, then and only then, you gradually level up. You know, when it all comes down to it, it's about this. The biggest risk you'll ever take isn't trying something and failing. It's never trying at all. You can always bounce back from a failure, but you can never ever get back the years you spent just not starting. The real danger is staying stuck in that cycle of doing nothing forever. So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Every single day, your habits are building your future. They're constructing the person you will become. So when you look back on today, what did you build? What vote did you cast for your future self?